This morning in Legal Logic, when it comes to renting cars, how should you know whether or not to purchase insurance? This is really good advice. Here with his advice is Brian Cuna of Brian Cuna and Associates. Brian, this is the time. Good morning. I'm so glad you're doing this because people will be getting ready to travel for the holidays.
Right.
They go to pick up that rental car, and it's one of the first questions after I need your license. Do you want insurance on the car? And what do you say? You panic sometimes.
There's a lot of confusion about whether you should get rental insurance or not. Does your own car covered or not? The rule of thumb is this. If you have full coverage, now full coverage means liability, medical, comprehensive collision, your own car will cover you, okay? It's kind of like taking the license plate from your car and putting it on the rental car.
Got it.
In terms of insurance. So you're okay.
Okay.
All right? That's the best rule of thumb I can give you. However, if you don't have full coverage, for example, if you don't have collision coverage, which means if you're at fault and you wreck the rental car, then you should get that coverage, okay?
Got it.
But if you've got liability coverage, for example, okay? In other words, you're at fault and you've got a car, you're covered, okay? Your own car. The only problem is, it's a practical problem.
There's always a problem, Brian.
There's always a little problem. There's a little catch. If you're at fault in the rental car and you hit somebody, your own car coverage will cover you. However, you get the points with the insurance, so you get whacked with the insurance under your own coverage. Whereas if you get the rental car coverage, they will pay for the damage to the other guy or the harm to the other guy, but you don't get whacked with the insurance points.
Okay, got it.
Get that?
I got it, yes.
So that's kind of like the drawback.
So in some cases, it may actually be worth you getting the insurance from the car rental place.
Absolutely, particularly if you don't have collision. Because if you're at fault, and let's assume you go along and you run into a pole, and you wreck the rental car, and you don't have collision insurance on your own car, you're stuck. You need to get that rental insurance. Also, if you rent a U-Haul or a commercial vehicle, your car insurance will not pay for the damage done to that car or any harm that you might cause. So commercial vehicles are excluded. Or if you drive outside the United States, your car will not cover, your car insurance will not cover for any damage you cause or is caused to you.
Well, that's actually really good because anyone traveling to Europe, anyone traveling to Mexico, one of these places, make sure you get that.
Make sure. And then one of the key things is this thing called uninsured or underinsured. Okay, so for example, you've got a rental car, okay, and you're hit and you're injured. Does your underinsured cover you? And many times it does not. It's a glitch in the law.
Right.
We had a case a couple of years ago where a fellow was driving a tractor trailer, used it every single day. Someone hit him, he ran off the road, he was badly hurt. He went to his own underinsured coverage. They said, nope, there's no underinsured coverage because you didn't put the tractor trailer on your policy, believe it or not.
So the best thing to do is make sure you check before you go, review this with your insurance company.
Absolutely, that's the thing. Call your insurance agency, find out what kind of coverage you have.
All right, thanks so much, Brian.
No problem.
Great information. To review this and more Legal Logic, you can head on over to Roadshow.com.